When Sir Richard Moore, the head of M16, warned in a speech given 10 days ago that he had never seen the world in a more dangerous state, Syria was mentioned just once. The context was just that jihadist terrorism was on the retreat in the country. But after the lightning success of the rebel offensive, questions will inevitably be asked again. Intelligence chiefs are now having to quickly reassess the triumphant of Syrian rebels, and in particular, the leading group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, now designated as a terror organization by the US and UK, once a Syrian offshoot of Al-Qaeda. HTS cut its affiliation in 2016, and under the leadership of Abu Muhammad al-Julhani, the group has sought to project a moderate image as it has led the counter-offensive from Idlib to Damascus. In an interview with CNN, al-Julhani said he will respect Syrian minorities and no one has the right to erase another group. Earlier reports from Aleppo suggest the Christian minority in Aleppo was unaffected after the HTS captured the city a week ago. The reality is that the truth is unknown, but it is also not yet important from an international security perspective. It is not clear what sort of government will replace the Assad regime, or how far al-Julhani will be its dominant force. Middle East experts at the Royal United Services Institute think tank said, "I don't think anyone should be naive, but also not too determined about HTS. A more pressing concern is what happens if the fall of Damascus leads to a broader instability. Islamic State, which controlled swaths of territory in the east of the country in the second half of the last decade, has now been reduced to the operations of small cells. It has been degraded by a combination of Western air power and Syrian Kurdish forces, who now control the northeast of the country, where former Islamic State fighters and supporters, including Shahminan Begum, are detained in prisons and camps." So, about 900 US troops are also deployed in the northeast Syria as a backup presence. Though when he was last president in October 2019, Donald Trump said he would be withdrawing them at a request of Turkey's President Recep Erdogan to allow Turkey to establish a cross-border security zone. Another concern for the stability of Syria may be, well, the stability of Western policies. So, truth be told, on one side, the West are backing who they are backing. Turkey is backing who is backing. Iran is backing who is backing. Russia is backing who is backing. In as much as all these issues are clash of interests, none of these people are really considering deeply the concerns of Syria as a state, the concerns of Syrian citizens. All, each and every one of them are after is first their interests. It's now left for the people of Syria to unite themselves, to rise up to the occasion to take back their country before these hawks that are coming after them just for interest will install a puppet that is going to rule them in another decade or some decades to come. So it's now left for them. The ball is in their court. Whichever way they want to play it is totally their decision. Either they rise up to the occasion, Syrian people unite themselves and do the needful to avert more future disasters, or they allow themselves to be decided for and live with whatsoever that comes out of it, which won't be funny for them.